Are you thinking about moving to the Reuinion area and just want to learn a little bit more about it? That's exactly what this video is for. Let's get started. Okay, Christy Lee here, and all of my videos are catered to all of you who want to learn more about moving to Colorado, my favorite cities within Colorado, my favorite places to take my kiddo, where I like to eat and shop, things like that. So if that's something that interests you, please subscribe right there and you'll get notified every time I have a new video. I am a local real estate agent as well, so if you do have questions regarding the market or just moving to this area, please contact me. My number is right there. All right, so today I'm in the Reuinion area, and Reuinion is going to be part of Commerce City. Even though it's big enough, I feel like it could be its own city, but it's not. It's actually part of Commerce City, and it's a huge entity out east towards DIA, the airport. You're going to be about 25 to 30 minutes east of Denver, and then, like I said, right off the airport. Kind of a negative thing of being right off the airport is that you are on a flight path, so you do hear the airplanes quite a bit. I've heard quite a few come over me just even standing here. They're not bothersome, so I'm not sure I would be worried about it, but if it is something that you would be worried about, I probably wouldn't be moving out to this area. However, this area is amazing just because it's so pretty. You get a lot more for your money than you would in the Denver area, and the proximity out here obviously to DIA, so if you worked in DIA or if you travel a lot, this area is going to be key and definitely something to look into. All right, some top players who are in the Reuinion area who build out here. I should first start off by saying this area has been established for about 15 or 20 years. So there are some a little bit older houses. Again, not that old. I mean, we're talking 15 years maybe. But the major players in here are going to be Shea. You have Oakwood out here. Those are the two major players. Those are the houses that you're going to see quite a bit in this area, but you also have Lennar, Richmond, and Tri-Point homes. This community is going to be starting right around mid 300s, going up to about mid 700s. Again, depending on the size of home you get, whether or not, I know Richmond has paired homes that are going to be in the mid 300s. So it's just a matter of what you're looking for. They are still actively building out here. I'm telling you, this place is growing like crazy. So it is a place to get in if you want, more bang for your buck. This is going to be about $20,000 to $30,000 less than Denver. And it's just really just the proximity, just because we are so far east. Then, if you start heading west towards the mountains, Boulder, things like that, you are going to get more expensive of a home. Out here, you're a little bit east. If you want something that with a mountain view, don't live out here. I mean, we're the plains. You're not going to see the mountains probably at all out here. I doubt any of these houses out here are going to have a mountain view. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. But if that doesn't bother you, then absolutely the Reuinion area is going to be a place that you should check out. About this area is, like I said, it already is kind of like a city within a city, or a community within a city. So the Reuinion actually just built its own coffee shop within this neighborhood. So it's a Reuinion coffee shop. So it's really cool. If you're going to work, you just stop and grab some coffee within the neighborhood. They also have a massive clubhouse. So you're going to have, the pool, the gym, basketball courts, things like that. It's huge. It's actually within like a barn. So I'll show that to you. There's also a daycare in here, and they just recently built a school, a STED school, which to my knowledge is student-based or student learning, to where they teach each other. So it's just an alternative to your normal public schools. Speaking of public schools, out here you're going to be the school district is J27 school district. So that's out of Brighton, because Brighton is pretty much butts up right up to Commerce City right here. And it's an okay school district. According to niche.com, it only gets the ranking of a C. So there are obviously better school districts within Colorado. But if that's something that doesn't pertain to you, if you don't have kids, don't plan on having kids, or you know, whatever it might be, if schools just really don't matter, then this area is going to be awesome. If you do have kids and you know, the district is just fine, obviously. There's plenty of kids who go out here. It's going to be a C ranking, so just know that ahead of time, you know, before moving out here. What I love about this area is, one, obviously the growth. So if you would have moved out here 15, 20 years ago, there wasn't a whole lot out here. It was just pretty much open land. Well, they have, you know, built so much, and that includes restaurants, shopping. So there's going to be a King Soopers about a mile away. You have your normal restaurants like your fast food, you know, McDonald's, and I think Popeyes is out there too. You have all that kind of stuff, Papa Murphy's, things like that. And then a couple up the streets, you're gonna have your other chains as far as the Chili's and things. You have parks, a lot of parks all over this place. There's parks and trails. The trails will take you all over the place. I personally haven't been on these trails because this community is a little bit farther north, or excuse me, east than where I personally live. So I haven't personally been on these specific trails, so I don't know where they go. But I have a feeling you could at least get into Aurora, and it'll probably take you into Denver as well, just depending on how far you either want to ride or ride or walk. So, I mean, that's great. And then, like I said, Aurora is going to be really, really close to here too, so we're on Commerce City. So if you go just a little bit west, you'll still be in Commerce City, but you'll be Dick's Sporting Good. You'll have the Northfield area. So that's going to be all the shopping. You'll have Macy's, Target, and then, you know, all the new development out there. So you have Wahoo's, things like that are going to be all in that area. The movie theater is going to be out there too. So it's just really, really close if you want, I would say probably 10 minutes away if you lived in the Reuinion area. So overall, I think Reuinion is amazing. Like I said, these builders are all builders that are going to be building throughout Colorado. So these homes, you're going to see the communities, you're going to see just like them all over. So up north, you know, Erie and Loveland area, you have Oakwood, also down south as well. Same with Richmond and all, Shea and stuff like that. But I have seen these exact same houses throughout Colorado and other communities. That being said, though, Reuinion is going to be quite a bit less than if you were to go to some of these other communities, and it's just because of it being so far east and close to the airport. So if that doesn't matter to you, if you're just starting off, or if you want to have a great investment, beautiful homes, brand new homes that you could get for, you know, $40,000, $50,000 less for the exact same home than if you were to move up north. So that's just something to think about. I will say probably the downfall of this area is the airport being so close. If noise bothers you, me just standing out here, I have heard the airplanes come by quite a bit. Again, not bothersome to me, but you know, something that just to kind of think about before moving out to this area. I would say that's honestly the only drawback of this area is just the airplane noise. All right, that's it. That is the Reuinion area. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly. Again, I am Christy Lee, and I am a local real estate agent in this area. I am a native of Colorado as well, so I do know the areas very well. Please reach out to me if you have questions, or if you're needing to move to Colorado, or if you just want additional information about specific city. Please let me know. I'll put a comment right down there below. Press that, you know, subscribe button. That way you get notified every single time I put out a new video. Until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.